Alright, so hopefully this is a good view for you guys, and hopefully I did some sort of intro so that this isn't like the first clip you automatically see in today's vlog. So this vlog portion is only going to be around this project right here, which is sort of a long time coming, I guess. I kept pushing it out, but I'm finally, getting it together. So, if this video obviously is not up your alley, it's okay, I totally understand. It is different from all the other styles that I put out, but this has been requested, so it's one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that I got this video out. And also because, YouTube is about showcasing like the things that you love and yada yada yada, like you guys know the spiel, but sometimes I have to remind people because I don't know why people watch videos that they don't like, but let's not dive into there, okay? So, just to kind of give you guys a recap, here is my very first attempt at my novel inventory. I love reading, and when I do read, I get really attached to specific authors, and because of that, I like to collect all of their published work. So this was my very first attempt with Joanna Lindsey, which is my favorite historical romance author, and this is the method that I went about making sure that I knew every novel she'd ever written and then determining if I owned it or not. Now I actually own them all thanks to this system. So this is how, as you can see, I did like an A5 sized binder, and I wanted to just kind of do something a little bit different for Julie Garwood. So over here, I went online, searched up Julie Garwood, and then hand wrote each and every book. I think there's, 36 books so far. Hopefully she writes more because I'm obsessed and hooked on her thanks to you guys and your recommendations. So thank you so, so much. Please drop your author recommendations below that are similar to Joanna Lindsey and Julie Garwood. So as you can see, I have the list here, and then you can also see the check marks. I went ahead and started indicating which books I already own, but as you can see, there's quite a few that I don't own. So this process is going to help me to go online and start buying all the books that I'm missing because I want to read all her stuff. So I go off of this list here, but I'm gonna put this aside, and I'll show you guys that before I started filming, I went ahead and started creating one of the index cards. So instead of doing a binder like this over here, I decided I'm gonna do a system like this, but I think this one is too small. I think I'm gonna have to end up using this one right here to store my index cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. Plus, I think I was gonna take these to my daughter. So you can see this cute little container, and then I think it's gonna go something like this. And I'll also probably make dividers as well. So this is what the index card looks like. I was just playing around, you guys. I just wanted it to be kind of fun, just a fun little project, and a little bit of, I wouldn't call it creative because it's just washi, but I wanted to just do something fun. So I just started playing around and doing like little washi strips here. As you can see, I'm doing the same method by printing the cover of the book. And then on the back, that's where there's gonna be information here about this book. So I went ahead and added another one of these multi-use labels there. This is all Dollar Tree stuff, by the way. This is why I love this store. And then I took these dots from Dollar Tree, and pink indicates that I own. It's the same color that I indicated in Joanna Lindsey. So then I rewrote the title on the back just because if I flip it over, I'm gonna be focusing on this information here. And then over time, what I will write is just, my ratings on this particular novel. I'll rate the main male character, the main female character, the overall book, and then just like my favorite thoughts about it. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna quickly walk through the first one, and then the ones following it are just gonna be like a speed through music or whatever, however I decide to do it. So the Dollar Tree index cards are actually pretty flimsy, so I ended up double layering. So I take one of these 4x6, which is gonna be turned this way. And then I'm gonna take these, which is a 3x5, and I'm gonna double layer it. And then as you can see, I already printed off several of the cover arts. Basically, I just went to Google Images and I typed in the book, and then I copied it, pasted it into my Word document, and then resized them so they were pretty small so that I'm not eating up too much ink. And I was able to fit 4 of them onto here, and that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna layer this on top of the 3x5, and I'm gonna use some tape. I don't mind. I actually like tape. I feel like it adds, it makes the cardstock a little bit thicker, but you can definitely do like a glue stick here or whatever it is that you want to do. But I actually like working with tape for some weird reason. So I'm just adding it to the sides, and there we have it on the 3x5. Then the next thing I like to do is we're gonna work on the washi. I don't think I want them to be all the exact same. So I'm just going to come in here and pick a couple. I'm trying not to overthink this because I don't want this to be solely based off of washi selections, but they don't all have to be exactly the same. I don't have to do like a strip at the top. Like I can do this kind of concept here, centered, and I'll add tape again. So there we go. And now we'll flip to the back, and I will grab one of these, which comes in these multi-use labels. I'm gonna put it up here at the top. I'm gonna leave just enough room on this side so that I can add these stickers. And then I'm gonna put the name. And I'm taking this Sharpie, which I also got at the Dollar Tree. This one is called The Secret. So there we go. And I believe I own The Secret. So I'm gonna take a pink, and we're just gonna put it right here on the side. And I really don't know like how I'm gonna do the rest of this. I feel like in terms of the other datum, I'm just gonna like loosely write it here. As you can see, the lines are going vertical. I think what I'll end up doing is probably use these again, and then it'll be like information for each section maybe. Or maybe I can do something like this, where I can take these right here. Maybe, why don't we just kind of play with one. This piece here. See, with this one though, I would want a glue stick because I wouldn't want tape to be covering, but I don't know where my glue stick went, actually. So, for this one, let's just go ahead and use some tape. And then I could come back in here and add these sections here. So maybe I can do 3 sections. And what I like about this method is the constant layering just makes these kind of thick. I don't know, I like that feeling. Some scissors, we'll cut this part off. There we go. right, so I'm done for this video. I think this is gonna turn into a two-parter because I ran out of materials, but I thought it would be fun to kind of recap and go back through what I ended up doing. Plus you can see that I was marking these off as I had completed them. So you can see all the ones that I have left yet to do. So anyways, as I started this project, I really wasn't thinking too much about the washi. As you can see, like this was, I think, one of my first ones. And I wasn't trying to do anything, put that much thought into it other than let's add some washi for some color. But then as I went along, I decided to actually match the washi to the cover art. So I'll go ahead and flip through these with you guys now. So this is Fire and Ice. You can see that I matched the colors off of the cover of the book. So it's a green sticker, which means I don't own this. And then I have these ready for me to just fill in however I feel about the novel, rating the characters, etc. As you saw, I ended up switching the top part with this little label sticker because I was running out of these. So these is exactly what I ran out of, and I couldn't finish this project for today's video. But yeah, so I just need to pick some more up at Dollar Tree. Here is this one, Slow Burn. These are some of her more, I guess, modern day books. I really don't know, I'm guessing just based off of the cover. And then here's the back, again with the title, just so that when I have it turned around, I don't have to like look back. Another green sticker, so also another one I don't own. Here is Castles. This one didn't match perfectly, but I liked the pastels of it. This one I do own. And then Prince Charming, which I thought turned out really, really pretty. I started dipping into some pattern washi, which I really ended up liking. And then here's Honor Splendor. You can see there's another pattern with the trees. I thought that was really pretty because it matched like these trees. So like wintry trees. And there's that, so I own that one. Here's Gentle Warrior. I mean, I try to do the washi different for all of them. So you can see at the bottom, I did like a double strip there. Gentle Warrior, that one's ready. Here's Murder List, another one of her modern day. I really like how this one turned out. The black and the blue is really cool. I don't own that one. Here's Rebellious Desire. I went with a gold to obviously match the cover, and pink, so I own that one. Here is Shadow Dance, another black and blue to match the cover. This one was a little bit on the more plain side, and don't own that one. Here is Killjoy. This one kind of was hard for me because it was goldish brown, and I really didn't have any sort of washi that matched it to perfection. Also, I feel like I could have added some more washi. Maybe I will go back once I'm done and add some more to this one, but as you can see, I don't own Killjoy. And then here's Heartbreaker. I wanted to do something that looked, you know, like, I don't know, just kind of reminded of fire colors. So I pulled out the orange and the yellow for this one, but again, I feel like I could add another strip of washi or something. Heartbreaker, I don't own. Here's Guardian Angel. The Gift. I feel like the Gift I need to add more washi. I think this one could have turned out a little bit prettier. Definitely need something up here. And then maybe another strip down here, I'm not entirely sure. I was trying to go with sea colors. You can tell that we're getting towards some of my first ones that I started doing. Here is this one for the roses. I double layered like this light blue. And then I wasn't sure about the polka dots with the flowers, but there's that. Here's Shadow Music. I actually really liked this one because I did black with the like metallic-y washi. This one was a hard one. I really didn't have like a purple color like that, so I decided to use that metallic. Here's The Wedding. It's another one that I think I need to add more washi to. But again, these were some of the first ones. Here's this one. I really like this one. I like the hearts. And then the bride. I think this one was random. I think at this point, yeah, these are the ones that I didn't decide to mirror the book covers. So these are just kind of like random. As you can see, you can definitely see the progression of how I started changing them. But anyways, this was actually a lot of fun. These little cards I think are really cute. And as I was doing this process, I did determine that I loved it. So eventually I'm gonna migrate Joanna Lindsay to the same process. And it should be able to all fit in this. Because I mean, this isn't really, you can see I have them stacked like this, so it's not gonna take up that much room. And I still need to create the dividers for it. I haven't done that. That will be in the second part. The second part will not follow immediately, but it should be following in the next week of vlogs. And yeah, I really love how this turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you end up doing this process and you have an Instagram account, please tag me on your photos so that I can see what yours looks like, or you can email them to me. And that's it.